I'm under strict orders not to start speaking until Sashko goes there, not to start speaking until I get the iPad for the PowerPoint. So meanwhile, now that I'm ready, I still will ask a question. So who was the shortest person in the Bible?
Nehemiah.
Bravo! Nehemiah was the shortest person. Okay, this is the name of our student ministry in Albania. It's called the Covenant of the Albanian Christian Students. And in my report, I will talk about the different evangelistic events that we did in person in the last year. Of course, we had lots of evangelistic events nationwide or Balkan-wide in cooperation with Samuel and Daniel and Slavko, so Bosnia, Albania, Serbia, and Montenegro. But the online thing went down very quickly, and we started doing in-person events. Some of the in-person events were evangelistic retreats, and in the top two pictures, these are evangelistic retreats with graduates, young professionals. So those who graduated from our ministry invited their colleagues, work colleagues who were not believers, to travel to a mountain or to some place, and there we had evangelistic talks. We were not allowed to meet in churches, but hotels were open because they didn't want to harm the economy. So we used this opportunity and invited young graduates to go to a hotel somewhere, and we had a retreat with Bible teaching. The pictures below are the pictures where we took a busload of students from Tirana and went to another retreat in the mountains. This was the last snow in Albania, 25th February 2021. The reason why I remember it is because in that retreat I got COVID. My wife didn't come to the retreat for fear of COVID, but I took COVID and I made sure she had it. And we had a good time for 2 weeks with COVID. But we had several such retreats with students because hotels were open, churches were not open, universities were not open, but we could go to hotels and do evangelistic events. Then we were allowed also to do sports. We were not allowed to meet in church, but we were allowed to do sports. So we organized the Living Word Easter Cup from March to May. We had 16 teams across the country participate in this tournament. There were more than 200 young people across the country who attended 12 Uncover Bible studies over a period of 3 months. And we received many encouraging reports that many young people across the country through these Bible studies and the sports events became Christians. Here are some pictures of the Bible studies. The pictures on top are pictures, the 3 pictures on the top layer are pictures of teams meeting for the Bible study before the game. The rule is every team must have at least 6 players present in the Bible study 1 hour before the match. And if they don't come, they lose 3-0. And so they make sure they come. They don't want to lose. Then the second row is all the 16 teams, and during one of the weeks, how they were ranked. That was not the final ranking, because actually in the middle is my team that won the cup, the Basakosha team. So I am the leader of the event. I organized my best team. I organized the event, win the cup, preach the gospel, go home. Okay. After 1 year, for the first time, all our groups from the 9 different cities could meet together for our Evangelism National Conference. We had 200 participants, including 15 guests from Serbia and Montenegro. It was the first meeting in person after 1 year almost. The main sessions were shared between strange people who are general secretaries in Serbia, Montenegro, and Albania. But the students liked it. It was okay. The most attended seminars, however, were mental health during the crisis by one of our graduates, Dr. Nikola, who is working on his doctorate, and I hope he will soon join the academics network in the future, and reaching Muslims with the gospel from a pastor from Kosovo. These were the 2 most attended seminars during this evangelism conference. Some pictures from the conference. That is the whole group, those who made it, those who were not eating ice cream when we took the picture. And then down below, the worship group, the 3 speakers and the guest from Montenegro on the side, and then a selfie that I made here during one of the sessions. That was our conference. In the summer, 23rd to 31st July, we had our summer camp in tents. We had 87 participants from 9 cities. The plan was to have only 50 people, but after the lockdown, everybody wanted to attend every kind of in-person event. So we were flooded by requests, and we couldn't say no to the non-Christian students who joined this tent camp. They heard the gospel. Many of them promised to join Christian student groups in the cities where they live after when school would start. So this is the time when we're expecting many of those who attended the camp to be part of our student groups. The main talks focused on 6 portraits of Jesus. Jesus as man, teacher, healer, shepherd, savior, and Lord. And here are some pictures of the camp. All 87 people stayed in tents. The pictures above are pictures during meetings, then below during fun time on the beach and volleyball, beach volley. Again, my team won, sorry. I was supposed to give this report when I arrived on Thursday, I guess, or Friday. So I said, I was talking about the mission. I was going to say that there is a mission week happening now, but it's not anymore because it's over. We had a mission week from 25th to 29th of October. I was there only for the first 2 days, but the focus of this mission week that just happened was to reach medical students. There were 2 teams, not there are now because it's past. I delayed my report. There were 2 teams leading the various activities, a team of Christian students led by 2 of our part-time staff workers in Tirana, and a team of Christian medical doctors, Albanian Christian medical doctors, who became Christians through our student ministry, and now they come and bring their professional training to the medical students. They teach medical ethics and such seminars, such topics, and they are a real attraction for medical students. So I got some pictures when I was here from what was happening during the training and the meetings in the mission week. These are from last week. Now, this year is the 30th anniversary of our student movement. Our ministry started in October 1991. And so in order to celebrate the 30th anniversary, we have a plan to organize a 30th anniversary cup, sports cup. We will have 20 teams in 10 different cities. 2 teams in each city, 1 team with men to play for the soccer 30th anniversary cup, and 1 team with only female students to play for the volleyball 30th anniversary cup. The same rules apply. The teams must meet before each game for 1 hour for a discovery Bible study. The leaders of the team must be committed Christians, but the members of the team can be non-Christians, as many of them as possible. So we're looking forward to having this year-long 30th anniversary cup, sports cup. And this is the logo of the cup, and the teams are registering. The deadline for registration is 15th of December. So a lot of teams have already registered, but we're expecting 20 teams to have registered by the 15th of December, and then we'll have a calendar and have those games during the whole year. And hopefully IFES can help us with some funds to give something nice to the cup winners, which will be my team, maybe. Book club discussions. This is the 14th year that every single month in Tirana we discuss a book, a novel, most of the time. And the book club is open to anybody who wants to attend. We have 6,500 some members in the Tirana Book Club Facebook group. We have 20 to 25 people who come every month in the book club discussion. The idea is to discuss great works of literature and critique the events, the ideas, the characters from a Christian perspective. We have seen several people join churches and become Christians over those 14 years that we have done every single month a book club discussion. During the lockdown, we moved to Zoom, and we had Albanians join the Zoom book club discussion from America, Germany, Finland, Norway, everywhere. It was great. It was like a big evangelistic event online. So these are some of a few pictures that I put together showing the book club discussions. The plans for this academic year. By the way, Albania started the academic year very late. Our students started going to university only on the 18th of October. So immediately we had the first mission week, the second week of school. And the plans that we have are, we want to see weekly Discovery Bible study meetings for non-believers in all the 9 cities where we are present across the country. I told you about the 30th anniversary Sports Cup, volleyball and football. We had our staff consultation in September, and we have planned for 7 mission weeks in 7 different cities. 1 has already happened, 6 more to go. And for Christmas and Easter, we always we'll do as always, we do a large evangelistic event. Prayer needs, pray for the mission week taking place in Tirana. It took place, finished, that's over. Pray for the next 6 mission weeks that we have planned. Pray for the medical students evangelism seminars and conference that we have planned for 4th to 12th December. We have a group of medical Christian doctors coming from the States every year, and they take to a hotel, nice hotel, 160 non-Christian students who study medicine. And we have all kinds of seminars and small group discussions. It's a very big evangelistic conference. They sponsor that conference, and the students like to come because they want to receive the professional training. They want to be close to American or Albanian medical doctors because they see themselves as doctors one day. And so that event has been very, very helpful for our movement. Pray for God's provision for the monthly support of our staff workers. We have 10 staff workers, 7 part-time, 3 full-time, and we need all the money that you can give.